Hey guys, and welcome to the Phoenix Starr channel. I'm glad you could join us. Right, today I'm going to be talking about how to kind of make it in the video vixen world. Some of you guys have been, if you've been watching my page anyway, on Instagram, Phoenix Starr Official, or my Snapchat, just Phoenix Starr. Make sure you spell it with double R's each time. You would see that recently I've been banging out music videos, and to the grace of God, it's been working. And I want to help you. I want to give you the little tips and little secrets that I've been doing to try and make it even more. A little background story on me. I've been in the industry for a long time, and obviously crossing over from dancing more to modelling is slightly different, but they do help each other out. So that would be where I'm going to number one. I got my list. I got organised for you guys today. What is your niche? My niche was that I was a dancer. I'm a professional dancer. I am trained in tap, ballet, jazz, contemporary, and particularly hip hop. So that was my niche. That when it came to movement roles, I knew how to move and feel comfortable on camera. I knew how to work the camera to my advantage. So that may not be everyone else's niche, but what's your niche? What's the thing that makes you stand out a bit? I think that helped me cross over a lot more, that I wasn't stiff on camera, that I had a little bit more to give. So if they needed me to dance, oh, we need someone to dance, Phoenix has got it, let's go. And whether it would be me dancing sexy, or whether it be me actually like doing some choreography or something, I could deliver. So create what's your niche, whether it's just the pretty girl, whether it's the curvaceous thick girl, whether it's you're into different things. You might be more an animated person. Just what's your thing. Also relating to what's your niche, what's your look. I realised as soon as I went for the big red curly hair, bookings. Please, for the love of God, keep it coming, because I'm not complaining. So create your look. I feel like before, my look was very dated. I had the typical just long black hair, and I feel that a lot of mixed race or black girls had that. So I wasn't really standing out. I'm quite short, so I would have to give more than that. Yeah, it does come to clothes, how you dress yourself, what's your statement. I was always known for kind of having the like Aaliyah flex. I'm always in my boots and my baggies and stuff, but I wanted to still have that feminine touch. So when I'm in dresses and stuff like that, I still look, ooh, what was that? Approachable. Tip number 2. Network. I cannot emphasize this anymore. You need to make sure you are networking on social media platforms. We are lucky that we've got this social media outlet to use. When I was like 16 and first starting out as like a pro dancer, not to share my age, but it was MySpace, and I'll be honest, even with that, I didn't utilize it as what I should have. And I think if I did, I would have a bigger following and stuff than what I do now. So I feel like I'm starting from scratch again. I've literally, like my Instagram page, I restarted everything this year just to rebrand who I was as a person. So your branding does really come into effect. Keep snapping, showing people what you're up to, who it is you're working for. They see that you're working, it's like, oh, they've booked that girl. Oh, okay, she's working, she knows what to do. I want to book her too. So regular posts on Instagram, all the videos you've been in, have little photo shoots for yourself. Everything just to create the brand of you and it will work, trust. Auditions. So in aspects of castings and stuff, just you have to put yourself out there. Whether it's you've been sent a casting by an agent, I'll get onto that in a minute, or whether it's you go into open castings for yourself, or you've seen something on Instagram, Facebook, and they're like, we need models for this. Put yourself forward for it. The worst they can say is no, and the best they can say is yes. So think of it that way. Photo shoots. Cool. Just always make sure you have up-to-date photos that represent what you currently look like. I did that mistake, and I'd be changing my hair up all the time but sending pictures of me from a year or 2 years ago, and it doesn't represent who I was as a person now. But as soon as I updated everything just came into place. So make sure you've got up-to-date photos, body shots, show your figure. They want to see the package. I'm not saying to strip. I'm not saying to show too much skin that you're uncomfortable doing. But they need to see, if you're a skinny model, they need to see that. If you're a curvaceous model, they need to see that. If you're a thick model, they need to see it. They need to see good headshots to see what you would look like close up, far away. And it kind of represents you as a person. I'm the type of person I can tell kind of through photography and models, like their aura. So just be you, be comfortable. You can always try and like book things, like if you're on budget, obviously I'm based in the UK, so I'm giving UK tips here. Things like Starr now, there's always photographers looking for models, and majority of the time they'll be like, I'm looking for this. Sometimes they can even pay you to be their model, and then you get to use the content. Or sometimes it's just people trying to get experience and stuff. So you're not having to pay as much for photography. The higher up you get, then yeah, you can start paying photographers. But I wouldn't say don't start paying brands and stuff for a photographer if you can't afford it and you don't feel like your branding is there yet. So yeah, show reel of your work. In the sense, any work you've done, like music videos, television shows, anything, create a show reel of your work to be like, I'm professional. And you can easily make it yourself. Like I make my own stuff, like, because I like to keep things low. I like to keep my money. But I have a Mac, so iMovie, make a little show reel. I know like Windows and stuff has their own versions of that, so you can just create little snippets of all the work that you've been in, just to show you're getting work. If you're looking like you're the in thing, they want you to be the in thing in their video. Right, I'm trying to reach out to ladies, but some of these tips will apply to men. But I would say how can I word this? Not in a rude way, y'all. When you're trying to be in the industry, don't sleep around. Take your craft seriously, and don't feel you need to get in bed with people just to get a job or to get insight for it. I'm a quite classy person, and I'm not doubting those who have done that to get up, because if you're getting your coin, get your coin. Me personally, that doesn't sit well with me. And I want the people who either look up to me or people who would be watching this video, if you wanted to do it the route that I did it, then don't do that. Just because people in the industry do talk, and I don't want you to become the talking topic of, oh, I done that, girl. No, you will never have anything to say bad and negative about my name. So don't give them that opportunity to do so. Okay, with your photography, you need to learn how to work your angles, what works for you. I'm still learning half of this now, of what ideally works for me. I know that when I'm doing photography, most of the time I have to have my chin up. If I'm too down, it doesn't work for me. So you need to know what works well on your body and your face. Practice literally in front of a mirror what works for you, and it will come. You'll fall hella stupid, but it will come in due time. Or even get yourself your own camera and do test shots. Watch yourself back. If you want to be serious about this industry, you've got to do your homework like how you would at school, literally. Be tasteful with your pictures. Don't put everything on a platter like, here I am, want to eat me? No. Be tasteful to the standard of what you're happy with. Don't put content out there that you are not satisfied with. Tasteful is the key word. Respect yourself. Kind of self-explanatory, but some people need to be told. Just have respect for yourself and your worth of what it is that you're willing to do. I've been on sets many times where they ask me to do things I'm not comfortable doing. So if I'm not comfortable doing it, I'm not doing it. That might come across slightly diva-ish sometimes, but that's me respecting myself and my values for myself. So do what you want to do. Stay true to your morals and stuff. Agent fees. Okay, I do have an agent. Yes, I do. I'm not going to sit here and act like I get all my work by myself. I don't. So would I recommend getting an agent? Hell yes. They're there to protect you and sort out the legal matters to make sure that the set is correct and that you're being well looked after and that nothing bad's going to happen to you when you're on set. Yes, they do on average take about a 20% fee, but you're still getting paid. And ideally, if you have a good agent, they'll be getting you the jobs. So you're not having to search for jobs as much yourself, but you would have to do all the above of what I just told you to make sure that you can get signed by them in the first place. So if you've got all those, your showreels, your photographies and things like that in place, agents will want you because you're looking organized, you're looking professional, and you're looking like a brand and a product that they can sell to artists, clients, brands and more. So them taking their 20% is fair due. They've worked hard to get you work, so they're taking a little cut. So I would highly recommend getting an agent because it does make a lot of the work easier rather than trying to graft it yourself all the time. Lingerie, nudes and kissing on the screen. If you feel comfortable to shoot in lingerie for music videos, then go ahead and do it. I try to limit mine, I'll be completely honest. Yes, I have done it in the past and I've tried to make sure I was classy to who I was, so I chose my outfits of what I felt comfortable doing, what I thought my body looked cute in and stuff like that. So if you feel comfortable doing it, but if you don't, say, this is what I'm not willing to do. Open your mouth and be proud of who you are and represent yourself proudly. Nudes. Girl, I'm gonna be straight. Don't be doing nudes, please. Like I said, keep it classy, keep it tasteful. I have friends who have, yes. And if you want to go more down the glamour route, then that's you. That was not me and will never be me. And yeah, I just think, depending on the route of model that you want to go down, I don't think it's necessary. So I wouldn't want to tell people who are watching this, do that, because it's not what I did. And not saying you've got to do it exactly the way I did it, please, because you may do it a better way. and it's a go ahead, but it wasn't for me to do anything like glamour or nudes or anything. I like to keep my stuff covered. Kissing on scene. So sometimes you might get asked to kiss on a music video. I personally don't do it. If I was ever to kiss on screen, number one, it's normally for like films. It's not so much for music videos. I'll be straight, if I'm doing it, it's something with a higher pay grade if I was to do it. Second of all, I am in a relationship, so I would have to run that past my partner and make sure he's comfortable with it to understand it is just a scene and stuff. But just for, particularly if it's just for come up artists and music videos, it's not happening for me. If you feel comfortable doing it, go ahead, but I would ask, okay, if I do this or if I do lingerie or anything like that, is there an additional fee? I think the more work you need to do, you should be getting additional fees for it. Number one tip, do not drink on set. Don't do it. I've been on many sets. I even had a set yesterday and it was cool. Literally, I'm not gonna lie, all the crew were men and I was the only female. And you do think, oh, but hand on heart, the guys are absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. Made sure I was comfortable. But obviously, the artists are trying to get loose to be ready on camera, so they're drinking. I personally don't drink on set. I drive to every location just because I like to know how I'm getting there and how I'm getting back. So, especially before catching last tubes and all of that, I just like to know that I'm in the comfort of my own car, my own music, my own heat. So, I don't drink and drive. But even if I didn't, I wouldn't really be drinking on set anyway, because you just don't want to be in situations where you're even not doing your job as correct as you can. I've been on sets where girls have been completely wasted and they've not been hired again, but they've hired me. I've witnessed it, of how they can turn from being professional to kind of losing their wits, and things start to happen on set that shouldn't be happening. So if you keep your wits about you, you can be in control of what's going on. So I would recommend don't drink. If you do want to drink, then you literally just have one or two just to ease yourself if that's the case. But don't be getting drunk. And I know everyone's going to be like, yeah, but of course I'm not going to get drunk, it's work. It will catch up on you, and before you know it, you will be drunk and you're like, oh my god, like I need to sober up, I need to look good on camera, and then when the video comes out, you ain't looking so cute. So yeah, they are my main tips, sort of trying to make it in the video vixen model world. If you have any questions or anything, hit me up in the comments and let me know, and then I might do a part 2 video of my journey and progression throughout this job role. I do thoroughly enjoy it. It's really fun. I've got to meet lots of cool people. I've got to work with loads of people, and I've been fortunate to do that. I've worked with A$AP Rocky, Kylie Minogue, Deneo, Bonkers, Young Tef, like literally Nike, GMTV, BBC, MTV. I've been fortunate to have a good career, and I want to keep it going. But I'm a person, I like to give back, and just giving it to you guys so that I can have dope ass models next to me too. So peace out, see you soon.